I had a dream that changed my entire life. And I know that sounds simple, maybe even crazy, but it's the truth. My name is Amina. I'm 32 years old and I live in Karachi, Pakistan. I grew up here in a normal middle-class family. My father runs a small electronic shop in Sadr, my mother stays at home, and I have three sisters. We're a typical Pakistani family. We pray 5 times a day. We fast during Ramadan. We do all the things you're supposed to do when you're Muslim. It's just life. It's what everyone does. You don't question it. You just do it because that's how you were raised. I never thought much about faith, to be honest. It was just routine. You wake up, you pray, you go about your day. I work as an administrative assistant at a textile company. My life was simple, predictable, safe. I thought I knew how things worked. I thought I understood God, or Allah as I called him. I thought I was on the right path. Then I had this dream it was about 3 months ago. Nothing special about that day. I went to bed like I always do, said my prayers, pulled the blanket over me, and fell asleep. But what happened next, I can't explain it. I can't make sense of it even now. But I know it was real. More real than anything I've ever experienced. I found myself standing in this place. I don't know where it was. It wasn't like anywhere on earth. The light was different, brighter but not harsh. It was warm, and I felt so peaceful, so calm. I looked around and I saw someone walking toward me. A man, and the moment I saw him, I knew who he was. Don't ask me how. I just knew it was Jesus. Now I need you to understand something. Growing up Muslim, we're taught that Jesus was a prophet. That's it. Just a prophet. A good man, sure, but nothing more. We're taught that Christians are wrong, that they worship 3 gods, that they've corrupted their scriptures. That's what I believed my whole life. So seeing him there, in my dream, I was confused. I was scared, actually, but when he looked at me, all that fear just melted away. His eyes, I can't describe them. They were full of love, pure love. The kind of love I'd never felt before. Not from my parents, not from anyone. It was overwhelming. I started crying. I don't even know why. I just cried. He spoke to me. He said my name, Amina, just like that. And I felt like he knew me, really knew me. Everything about me, all my mistakes, all my secrets, everything I'd ever done wrong. And he still looked at me with that love. He said, I've been calling you. I've been waiting for you to hear me. I didn't understand. I said, but I pray. I fast. I follow Islam. And he said something that shook me. He said, Amina, the path you're on leads to death. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. I wanted to argue. I wanted to say, but I'm a good person. I follow the rules. I do what I'm supposed to do. But the words wouldn't come out. Because standing there in front of him, I knew. I just knew he was telling me the truth. Then he showed me something. I don't know how to explain this part. It's like he opened my eyes to see things I couldn't see before. He showed me people. So many people. People I knew. People from my neighborhood, from my mosque, from my family. And they were in darkness. Terrible darkness. The fire and screaming and pain. And I realized what I was seeing. Hell. He was showing me hell. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was drowning. I saw my uncle there. My childhood teacher. My neighbor who always smiled and gave sweets to children. Good people, Muslims, and they were suffering. I looked at Jesus and I said, why? They're good people. They pray. They believe in God. He looked at me with such sadness. He said, they rejected me. They rejected my sacrifice. There's no other way to the Father. I died for them, but they refused my gift. I felt my heart breaking. I thought about everyone I loved, everyone I knew, my family, my friends. Were they all going there? Was I going there? I asked him, what about me? He reached out his hand. He said, that's why I'm here. I'm giving you a chance. Accept me, follow me, I will save you. I didn't know what to say. Everything I'd been taught my whole life was telling me this was wrong, that this was shirk, the worst sin in Islam, associating partners with Allah, but everything in my heart was telling me this was true. That he was true. Then he told me something else. He said, even those who call themselves my followers, many of them are lost. They say they know me, but they live for themselves. They've left my path. The way is narrow, Amina. Very few find it. I woke up gasping. Sweating, my heart was racing. I looked around my room and everything was normal. My phone on the nightstand, my dupatta hanging on the chair, the morning light coming through the curtains. But I wasn't normal. Something inside me had changed. Completely changed. I couldn't shake that dream. Days passed and I kept thinking about it. About him, about his words. I tried to pray my regular prayers, but they felt empty. Like I was just going through motions. Speaking words that meant nothing. I started searching online. I was scared to do it, scared someone would see my search history. But I needed to know more. I found a Bible online and started reading it. The Gospel of John first. And when I read Jesus' words, the same words he spoke to me in my dream, I started crying again. This was him. This was really him. But I'm terrified. I need you to understand that. I'm terrified every single day. In Pakistan, if people find out you've left Islam, they can kill you, legally. There are blasphemy laws here. People have been murdered for less. Even if the government doesn't do anything, your own family might. Honor killings happen. They happen more than people want to admit. I look at my parents every day, and I wonder what they would do if they knew. My father who worked so hard to give us a good life. My mother who loves me. Would they understand? Would they accept it? Or would they think I've brought shame to the family? Would they hurt me? So I hide. I hide everything. I prayed to Jesus in secret, in my room with the door locked. I read the Bible on my phone late at night when everyone's asleep. I watch sermons on YouTube with my headphones in. I found some other converts online, people like me who are hiding, who are scared. We message each other. We pray for each other, but we never use our real names. We're too afraid. Sometimes I feel like I'm living two lives. During the day, I'm Amina, the good Muslim daughter. I wear my hijab. I go to the mosque with my family. I nod when my mother talks about how Christians are misguided. I stay quiet when my father complains about missionaries. But inside, I'm screaming. I'm screaming because I know the truth and I can't say it at night. I'm Amina, the follower of Jesus. I worship him. I talk to him. I read his words. And I feel peace. Real peace. The kind I never felt before. Even with all the fear, even with all the hiding, I have peace because I know him. I know he's real. I know he loves me. I'm trying to figure out how to leave Pakistan. I've been saving money. Not much, but whatever I can hide. I've contacted some organizations that help people like me, converts who need to escape. They say it might take time. Maybe a year. Maybe more. But I'm patient. I have to be. The hardest part is thinking about my family. I love them. I really do. But I can't stay here forever. I can't live this double life forever. Someday I want to be baptized. I want to go to church. I want to worship Jesus openly without fear. I want to tell people about him, about what he did for me, about how he saved me. I think about that dream all the time, about what he showed me, about all those people in hell, my people, Muslims who think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. They're on the wrong path, and I want to warn them. I want to tell them about Jesus, but how can I when I can't even tell my own family? So I pray for them constantly, for my parents, my sisters, my cousins, my friends. I pray that Jesus would appear to them too, that he would reveal himself to them like he revealed himself to me, because that's what it takes, I think. You can't argue someone into faith. You can't convince them with words. They have to meet him themselves, and I pray for Christians too, because of what Jesus told me about How many believers are lost, living outside His will? I see Christians online, especially in the West, and they seem so casual about their faith. They have freedom I can only dream about. They can own Bibles openly. They can go to church without fear. They can talk about Jesus without risking their lives. And yet so many of them don't seem to care. They're distracted. They're lukewarm. I want to tell them, wake up. Wake up and treasure what you have. Don't take it for granted. Don't waste your freedom. Live for Jesus. Really live for Him, because this is serious. Eternity is serious. Hell is real. I've seen it. Jesus showed me. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't know if I'll make it out of Pakistan. I don't know if my family will find out before I can leave. I don't know if I'll ever feel completely safe. But I know this. Jesus is real. He loves me. He died for me. And because of Him, I have hope. Real hope. My name is Amina, and I follow Jesus Christ. I had a dream that changed everything. And now I can't go back. I don't want to go back. Because the truth really does set you free. Even when you're still living in fear, even when you're still hiding, the truth sets you free on the inside. And that's something no one can take away from me. If you're Muslim and you're reading this, please listen. Please open your heart. Jesus is calling you. He's not your enemy. He's not trying to destroy Islam or insult your culture. He's trying to save you. Ask Him to reveal Himself to you. Ask Him to show you the truth. He will, I promise you, He will. Because He loves you more than you can imagine. And if you're a Christian who's grown comfortable, who's drifted away, please come back. Don't waste this gift. Don't take salvation for granted. Jesus said the path is narrow. He said few find it. Make sure you're on it. Really on it. Not just going through the motions, but really following Him. This is my story. This is what happened to me. And I'm sharing it because Jesus told me to. He said, tell them what you've seen. Tell them the truth. So I'm telling you, even though I'm scared, even though I'm hiding, I'm telling you because someone needs to hear this. Jesus is real. He's alive. And He's waiting for you.